All right, let's talk Nicolas Cage. And to understand the story, you have to understand that my 4-year-old son, Darius, is in a very specific phase. It's a two-parter. There are two elements to every excursion. One is his costume, and two is seeing if his dad can match his costume. One costume that he has is his cowboy. He has several cowboy costumes, but we're just going to focus on one of them today. So the cowboy costume that we're focusing on is a burgundy button-down shirt with a black vest and a black bow tie, blue jeans, and he doesn't have cowboy boots, so he wears his gum boots when he wants to be a cowboy, like for walking around in the rain. And he's got a straw hat that he wears. It looks like a cowboy hat. And when he puts it all on, if you were to just see the silhouette, you would think, that's a 4-year-old cowboy. He wrangles. He roams. Wherever he lays his head is home. So that's what he's wearing. But he's also really into dad dressing like him. So that's also what I'm wearing. A burgundy button-down, black vest, black bow tie, jeans, and look, I'm not trying to flex on a 4-year-old, but I actually have cowboy boots. So I'm wearing real cowboy boots. But he's kind of got one up on me because he's got the hat, and I don't. So Darius and I are in Little Tokyo, dressed up as matching cowboys right down to the bow tie. And we're heading upstairs to Kinokuniya. And as we're heading up, I hear, blah, 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 and I look up, and, well, dadgummit, wouldn't you know, it's Nicolas Cage, and he's chewing out his wife as they come down the stairs. Now, I'm staring at him like, hold on a minute, you're Nicolas Cage, and you're chewing out your wife as you come down these stairs about whatever nonsense you're chewing her out. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. That might just be how he talks. You've seen his films. That blah, 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 is kind of his default mode. So he's coming down and he's caging it up, as you might say. And I'm staring at him, kind of confused. But I'm also holding Darius. And suddenly he stops. And he's staring at us, and I realize that he's staring at us because we are a father-son matching cowboy duo staring at him as he chews out his wife. Or maybe doesn't chew her out. Maybe he's just telling her that he'll pay for the parking validation today or whatever it is. So he's coming down, we're going up, our eyes lock, and we keep our eyes laser focused on each other as we pass because we're both seeing something we don't see every day. And he continues on down, and he starts back up with his wife going in that Nicolas Cage way that he does. Now, the story isn't particularly funny, and I told it in a way that was not meant to be particularly funny, but here at the end, I'm going to give you two details that make it very funny, at least to me. Number one, Nicolas Cage was staring at us because of how we dressed. Completely unfair. That man still dresses like he is on the set of Snake Eyes and about to be called for picture. He has not changed his jacket since that film. In fact, I am convinced that the wardrobe he wore on Snake Eyes was from his own closet. That makes it a little funny. Knowing that Nicolas Cage still dresses like he's shooting Snake Eyes is pretty funny. This is what makes it a real banger. As he was coming down the stairs, chewing out his wife, or maybe not, we don't know, maybe that's just how he talks. Under his right arm, he is holding the biggest stuffed bunny that you have ever seen. Like he just won this at a carnival for her kind of stuffed bunny. So, to recap, Nicolas Cage chews out his wife in public, or maybe doesn't, we don't know, maybe that's just how he talks, dressed as if he's on the set of Snake Eyes, carrying the biggest stuffed bunny that they make. And that is my Nicolas Cage story.